During a skiing accident, a patient reported the feeling of a rush. The rush is probably a result of what? Let me know what you think the answer is in the comments below as I explain the answer to this question. Now, starting with answer choice A, increased activation of the parasympathetic nervous system and release of norepinephrine. This is incorrect because your parasympathetic nervous system is your rest and digest nervous system. This is what makes you calm, relaxed, and chill. So you definitely wouldn't be feeling a rush if your parasympathetic nervous system is activated. Similarly, with choice answer B, increased activation of the parasympathetic nervous system and release of acetylcholine, it also has parasympathetic in the answer, which is your rest and digest. Definitely not going to be feeling this during a rush, so B is also incorrect. Now, looking at choice C, increased activation of the sympathetic nervous system and release of acetylcholine, you're definitely going to have an increased activation of your sympathetic nervous system since you're feeling a rush, which is very related to your fight or flight response, which is controlled by your sympathetic nervous system. However, if you're looking at the second part of this answer, release of acetylcholine, this really doesn't fit with the context of feeling a rush because acetylcholine is a chief neurotransmitter in your parasympathetic nervous system. Again, like I said, this is your rest and digest. And acetylcholine, what is it going to do in your body? It's going to contract your smooth muscle, it can dilate your blood vessels, and it can increase bodily secretions and slow your heart rate. So these are all things that your parasympathetic nervous system is going to do, making choice C also incorrect. Now, looking at answer choice D, increased activation of the sympathetic nervous system and release of norepinephrine. Definitely the first part, as I mentioned, sympathetic nervous system definitely relates to feelings of a rush, as this directly impacts your fight or flight response. And now let's look at the last part of this answer choice, release of norepinephrine. Now, what does norepinephrine do? So norepinephrine is a neurotransmitter that causes the adrenal glands to release epinephrine, which is part of your fight or flight pathway. So definitely your norepinephrine and epinephrine and your sympathetic nervous system go hand in hand with the fight or flight response, which definitely aligns with the context of feeling of a rush, making D, increased activation of the sympathetic nervous system and release of norepinephrine, the correct answer. Answer choice D.